Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract blessings effortlessly while others struggle no matter how hard they try? What if the secret to unlocking abundant wealth and ease isn't in working more, but in remembering a specific name of Allah with sincerity? In this video, you'll discover a simple yet powerful spiritual practice that has transformed the lives of many. All it takes is reciting one name of Allah, Ya Ghaniyyu, just 21 times on your fingers, every day. No rituals, no long supplications. Just your voice, your fingers, and your intention. This is not magic. It's the forgotten power of dhikr, deeply rooted in Islamic wisdom. Stay with me as we explore how this small act can bring big results, wealth that chases you, hearts that feel full, and a life that begins to flow with barakah and unexpected blessings. 1. The power of Allah's name, Ya Ghaniyyu. One of the most beautiful and powerful names of Allah is Ya Ghaniyyu, which translates to the self-sufficient, or the one free of need. But beyond this literal meaning lies a deeper spiritual secret. Allah is the one who enriches whomever He wills. When you call upon Him using this specific name, you are not merely asking for wealth. You are acknowledging that true richness comes only from Him. He doesn't need anything from creation, yet He provides everything for it. This is the essence of Al-Ghani. By focusing your dhikr on Ya Ghaniyyu, you are spiritually aligning your needs with Allah's attribute of infinite generosity. It's a way of humbling yourself and declaring that no job, salary, or person is the source of your wealth. Only Allah is. This name holds the key to changing not just your financial situation, but your mindset about provision altogether. Many scholars of Islam emphasize the unique effect of invoking Allah's names with deep reflection. Ya Ghaniyyu is especially powerful because it reminds the soul that Allah can remove dependency on people and replace it with divine sufficiency. That's when material blessings begin to flow, without you chasing them. 2. Why 21 times? The number 21 may seem simple, but in spiritual practices, even numbers carry wisdom. Reciting Ya Ghaniyyu 21 times is not about superstition. It's about consistency, focus, and building a habit of connection with Allah. Repeating something multiple times helps ingrain it not just on the tongue, but in the heart and soul. It becomes more than words. It becomes a state of being. Choosing 21 strikes a balance. It's enough to bring presence and mindfulness without overwhelming the person. In fact, many scholars have encouraged small, regular acts of worship because they are more beloved to Allah. As the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "The most beloved of deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even if small." This number allows for that balance, manageable but spiritually potent. Additionally, odd numbers are often preferred in Islamic traditions. The Prophet ﷺ loved odd numbers, as seen in how he would perform acts of worship in odd counts. 21 is an odd number that stands out, yet it's easy enough to remember and repeat daily. Over time, this repetition trains the soul to turn naturally to Allah in times of need, and gradually one may begin to witness the unseen help of Allah manifesting in their life. 3. Using your fingers as tasbih. Using your fingers for dhikr is not only a practical method, but also a practice rooted in the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. He encouraged the use of fingers to count praises of Allah, and it was his habit to use them regularly. In one hadith, it is reported that the Prophet ﷺ said, "Count on your fingers, for they will be asked and will speak." Abu Dawud. This reminds us that even the smallest parts of our body bear witness to our actions, and fingers used in dhikr will testify in our favor on the day of judgment. Fingers are always with you. Unlike a misbah, tasbih beads, you don't need to carry anything extra. This makes the act of remembrance more spontaneous, sincere, and effortless. Using your right hand, you can move across the segments of each finger, either along the joints or the tips, to count your 21 repetitions. This method increases mindfulness, as you are physically involved in the remembrance. Additionally, the touch of your own skin as you count creates a personal connection to the dhikr. It's a subtle but powerful way of anchoring your focus. Over time, your fingers become sacred tools of remembrance, reminding you to turn back to Allah. Anytime, anywhere. 4. Best times to recite. Timing plays a crucial role in the effectiveness of dhikr. While Allah is always near and responsive, there are specific moments in the day when the spiritual atmosphere is more receptive, and hearts are naturally more inclined toward connection with the divine. Two of these powerful windows are after Fajr, dawn prayer, and before Maghrib, sunset prayer. After Fajr, the world is calm, your mind is fresh, and distractions are minimal. This early part of the day is spiritually significant because the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, made dua for barakah, blessing, in the early morning hours. When you begin your day by calling upon Allah with Ya Ghaniyyu, you are setting a spiritual tone for everything that follows: your work, your effort, and your rizq. Before Maghrib is another profound moment. As the sun begins to set, it symbolizes the closing of another day and a return to reflection. It is a time when the veil between the heavens and earth is thin, and du'as are often accepted. Reciting Allah's name during this time serves as a closing blessing, drawing divine mercy and opening unseen doors. Choosing these times consistently makes your dhikr not just a habit, but a sacred appointment with your Lord. 5. Intention and sincerity. In Islam, intention, niyyah, is the foundation of every act of worship. Even a simple word on your tongue carries weight only when it comes from a sincere heart. When you recite Ya Ghaniyyu, it should not be a mechanical action, but a heartfelt plea to the one who controls all wealth and provision. Your inner state matters more than the number of times you repeat the name. A sincere call from the heart reaches where empty words cannot. Many people engage in dhikr, but see no change in their lives, often because their intentions are tied to impatience or material obsession. But when your goal shifts from merely gaining wealth to seeking Allah's pleasure and halal sustenance, the results are far more profound. You're not just asking for more, you're asking for what's best. Also, sincerity means trusting that Allah hears you and will respond in the best way, even if it's not immediate or in the form you expect. When you combine this trust with humility, your dhikr becomes a powerful act of worship. Wealth that comes from sincere remembrance is not just abundant, but also blessed. It brings peace to the heart and fulfillment to the soul. 6. Spiritual benefits alongside material ones. While the primary intention behind reciting Ya Ghaniyyu may be to seek financial ease, the spiritual benefits that accompany this remembrance are often even more valuable. Wealth is not limited to money. It includes peace of mind, emotional stability, clarity of purpose, and a heart that feels content, regardless of external circumstances. Through consistent dhikr, a person begins to experience a transformation within. One of the first spiritual effects is the calming of anxiety and fear related to provision. When you remember that Allah is the ultimate provider, you stop depending so heavily on worldly systems. This shift brings a sense of peace that no amount of money can buy. Your trust in Allah grows stronger, and you begin to face life's uncertainties with calm assurance. Another powerful benefit is the increase in gratitude. As you remember Allah daily through His name, you naturally become more aware of the blessings already present in your life. This gratitude invites even more barakah. Furthermore, regular dhikr opens the heart to deeper connection with Allah. You feel spiritually uplifted, guided, and supported. So, while material wealth may come, the greater gift is a soul that feels truly enriched and anchored in divine remembrance. Remember, even the smallest act of remembrance can open the greatest doors of rizq and mercy. Start today. Recite Ya Ghaniyyu 21 times daily on your fingers and trust Allah to guide your path toward abundance and peace. If you found this beneficial, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Devout Deen for more powerful Islamic reminders. Before you go, drop this beautiful prayer in the comments. Ya Allah, enrich my heart before my hands. Let's flood the comment section with sincere du'as and positive energy. May Allah bless you all.